guys, good morning. My name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video I wanted to make is called Finding What Feels Good. And I actually got this video idea from my son. But before I get there, what I wanted to say is finding what feels good is different for every person. And I think part of finding your own voice and finding your authenticity and finding who you are in this world is finding what feels good to you as an individual. And I think so much our friends and family, just with their natural need to control and not their awareness, impose their impressions on us of what's important, what's valuable, what we should do, what we should like, what we should want. And sometimes it will be absolutely true, but for some reason in our spirit and in our body, we still don't align with that person's wants or thoughts or just the world's wants and thoughts in general. And so finding what feels good is literally me saying, I need to honor where I am in my karmic cycles, where I am inside of my body, where I am inside of my spirit, and I need to find alignment with what feels good to me. Because even if it's not the most acceptable thing in the world to other people, before I can even focus on changing my life for the better, I need to accept where I am, and I need to find that space within myself that feels really good, that makes me feel seen and heard, that makes my soul come alive. And so part of doing that is finding what feels good and also allowing other people that space to find what feels good to them. And so me and my brothers, we had went swimming and we took my kids, and my son, he is so beautiful. So he does not like swimming at all. I think he doesn't like his feet not touching anything, because he'll stand on the steps, he'll play with his boats, but he will not go in the pool. And he has one of those really nice, expensive body floaties. And so he's sitting on the side of the pool playing with the toys, and my brother asks him, why don't you want to go in the pool? And he says, well, I want to relax, and swimming in the pool just doesn't feel relaxing to me. So me as a mom, I always bring my son to the middle of the pool, and then I let him swim to the edge. If you want to swim to the edge, I just want you want to stay on the edge, I just want you to go to the middle and swim to the edge one time, just so I know that you're confident and it's not just out of fear. But every time I do it, he freaks out and he's like panicking. So I walk with him to the edge without touching him, and I just keep telling him take deep breaths so he can learn how to relax and stuff. But he's still absolutely panicking. But I think as a mom, you want to push your child and you want them to experience facing their fears and doing things that you feel they should try. But once my brother had that conversation with him and he said that, no, this is a 5-year-old boy that can say, that doesn't feel relaxing to me. And I just found so much love and respect for my son's ability to tell me and everyone else in the pool that it doesn't relax him. And it doesn't relax him. And who wants to play with their anxiety in that way? You know, of course, sometimes we will, or regularly, I like to challenge myself and do things that I'm scared of just so fear never controls me. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in a constant place like that. So if he's fine with going to the edge and then playing with the boats, who am I to say that what I want him to do feels better than what he is doing, sitting on the edge playing with his toys? And I think that as people, we just learn to impose our will on other people. And in the same way, we allow people to impose their will on us, because we're coming up with this collective idea of what is the best in all areas of life, the best way to eat, the best way to drink, the best way to talk, the best way to look, the best way to dress. You know, especially with the influx of social media, there's such a control on the way we think, the way we move, and the way we do things, so that it leads with the collective. But inside of us, there's a collective consciousness that we should follow, as opposed to a material collective consciousness. And so finding what feels good to you is finding the flow and the alignment within yourself to find that space between you and God, and find that space where you honor yourself and honor your voice, regardless of what the world is imposing on you, regardless of what your family thinks, regardless of even the closest people to you. You can agree with them and they can tell you, listen, you always do this, and I'm telling you, you always do this, and they're trying to reveal you to you. But until you come into terms with yourself, you're going to keep doing what you've been doing, and you deserve the freedom and right to do that, because there's nobody to tell you you're wrong, although people try to all the time. And I really try to live with that knowledge and that wisdom that there is no right and wrong. There's only truth. And so finding what feels good is me coming into alignment with what feels good to me and doing what I need in the moment, or filling my heart with the love and the space to feel and breathe and think and do inside of myself before I allow anyone's outside opinion dominate that movement, dominate that flow. And in that way, before I do anything else in life, I'm aligning with myself. And if I can align with myself, I can go any direction I want in a confident way, because first I came to peace within me with where I am. And then I just move with what feels good from there. And you know, it's been a beautiful practice for me, even coming down to eating. What feels good when I eat, and not when I eat like that intense material addiction, like, oh, this tastes amazing, but more so what feels good to my body when I'm done eating, because I'm only going to be eating for this short period of time. But what feels good on a deep spiritual level is what makes my body feel good for the hours after I eat till the next meal, and the hours after that, so that I'm never feeling that too heavy, it's just an uncontrolled full feeling, because I'm not eating with my body and eating in alignment with what feels good to me on the inside. And so this is my video on finding what feels good and giving others the space to find what feels good to them, and releasing that need to control, because we want to control everything that we don't need to control. If it's others' situations, if it's others' lives, we really don't have to live it, and we can release that attachment to live through them and try to tell them, you would have a better experience if you do this, because we really honestly have no idea what it is like to be another person, or what battle they're going to do or go through if they listen to you, and vice versa. They have no idea what you're going to go through if you listen to them. So follow that alignment within yourself, and finding that place that feels good within you, in your spirit, for the long haul, for the long term, and not just right now in the moment. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.